Liam Rosinho did not put a foot wrong tactically in that game against Arsenal. I need to make this point because I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans complaining about his approach to the game, thinking that he was too conservative or he was trying to defend against Arsenal. Even some pundits are having a go at him. It's laughable because I understand that football is a very sentimental game. People are always very sentimental when it comes to football and very opinionated as well. But I'm just trying to stick with facts here. And that's what I try to do on this channel. Let's just leave sentiment aside and focus on facts. Analyze things tactically the way they are. What makes you think that going to have a go at Arsenal would have been a good idea? Now, there are only two teams in the league that have beaten Arsenal this season. Those two teams did not beat Arsenal by taking the game to Arsenal and going toe-to-toe with Arsenal. That's not how they won. They beat Arsenal by being compact at the back and taking advantage of their moments. They had moments in the game. Manchester United, remember Patrick Dogo's goal, remember Cunha's goal. Those were moments in the game that they had. Liverpool, remember Szoboszlai's free kick. Those were moments in the game. And both teams approached the game very conservatively. The teams who have come out to play Arsenal, taking the game to Arsenal, did not fare well. Think about Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So what makes you think that going to have a go at Arsenal at the Emirates in a semi-final, that Arsenal were already 3-2 up from the first leg, would be a good idea tactically? I'm not a coach. I'm just an armchair analyst. I love the tactical part of the game, and that is what I have a passion for. But I'm telling you, if I were Rosinho in that team, I would play exactly the way he did. Mourinho used to do this all the time. Keep the game locked, keep it compact, stay in the game for as long as possible. In the dying embers of the game, put your best attacking foot forward and have a go. Seize your moment. If you are lucky to get a goal, you will take the game into extra time. You will have the momentum to ride on. Mourinho has done it several times, but the problem is that if you do that and it works, the headline would be a tactical masterclass from Liam Rosinho. But now that it did not work, that they were unfortunate to concede a goal, we will put his head on the chopping block and try to kill the man. No, Rosinho did not put a foot wrong. His approach to the game was excellent. I have criticized him in the past, but this one against Arsenal, no. That was the correct approach to the game. I think he got his team selection and his tactics spot on from the beginning. If you look at my previous video when I did a preview before he was appointed as Chelsea manager, when I outlined how I think he may likely set up in Chelsea, this team selection in this game and the tactics in it was very similar to what I thought he would go with. Watch that video. With the exception of a few players who were not in that squad, this is how I thought Rosinho would set up. This is how he set up in Strasbourg. He's not new to this. I would very well like to see Chelsea set up like this in many more matches. Against a weaker opponent than Arsenal, Chelsea would have won that game. It's as simple as that. You played the best team in Europe and you lost. You didn't get beaten. You didn't get disgraced or embarrassed. You lost by a single goal in the depth of the game. That was a good performance. There is nothing, absolutely nothing to complain about. Again, I will say it. Against a weaker opposition than Arsenal, Chelsea probably would have gotten away with a win in that game. If they had moments in that game and they seized those moments, they would have won. It's a game of moments. That's how you beat Arsenal. So this was a good game. I don't see the complaint that Rosinho's setup was bad. In my opinion, looking at it, I have analyzed that game tactically. You can watch the tactical analysis video. I don't think Rosinho put a foot wrong in that game at all. So the criticism, in my own opinion, is unfounded. If you insist that he attacks Arsenal, what if he has attacked and conceded twice in the first 15 minutes? You will still be the same one to criticize him. So if you are still of the opinion that Rosinho didn't approach this game correctly, let's have that conversation in the comment section. Explain how you think that he should have set up his team tactically that will beat Arsenal. And then tell me which team has played that against Arsenal and succeeded. Let's have that conversation.